was working on the other day.
Yeah, so people on SimStation server basically modified their seasons to do that. So I went ahead and did it on ours. This copy, so it should work to do the same thing. So if you're mowing grass and you just can't get it all picked up before midnight, it should stay there come morning. It'll still disappear if it rots and stuff. Let's see here.
So, with water, I know you can buy it from the city hall, but it delivers here to the farm, right?
Yeah, from what I understand, if you go to City Hall and buy it, it shows up over here at this point.
I wonder if you can buy like a single tanker at a time.
Find it.
I'm pretty sure. I think when I was playing around, like you give the city money, and then it starts deducting from it until you run out. It's almost like an open account kind of deal.
It's like
And then what'd you decide on the beet pulp grinder?
so it's 20 cents per liter. I guess you deposit however much.
Hello.
So if you
Okay.
buy $1,
Hello.
see what that should be 5 liters. Let's look here.
I think it takes a minute.
$8,400. Just last minute preps before the big auction. So yeah, I think if you buy, it's probably like the fabric script, but
Yep. There's
fine.
5 liters. Now.
So I'd say if you buy water at the town, basically have your trailer here so you can come and pick it up right away. I wouldn't leave water sitting here. But
because it may get gone.
yeah, but the whoever buys the water treatment plant is basically buying with the water treatment plant comes the responsibility of collecting sewage from the people's slurry pits in town. So basically, they're gonna have plenty of water after a couple of days to sell everybody water. Of course, to make it entertaining, they're gonna need to sell water for less than 20 cents a liter. Otherwise, you just go to town and buy it.
So I have a question for you. Are you going to start with the fields or the industries?
I was gonna start with the fields.
Could I just make a suggestion that you start with the industries, because whatever industry you end up in might dictate what field size you're going to need.
You have a second to that suggestion?
Second.
I agree.
I
Okay.
agree as well.
All right, so the suggestion passes. Start with the businesses.
Wow, look at this guy. Robert's Rules of Order and everything. Wow.
That's right. We're ordering rules until we get out of order.
You didn't open it up for discussion or anything. It just went right through. Wow.
Now, hey, you have a suggestion. I don't want to come across as a guy who doesn't listen to suggestions. All right, I did sort the businesses by alphabetical because that would be the least biased way of selling things. Sound fine to people?
What's the first 3 on the list?
Apple Orchard, Beet Pulp Grinder, and the BTA.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's start with some general ground rules to the auction. The auction starting bid price is basically 75% of the field price, 75% of only 4 industries on the map that have a default price that comes with the map. All the other industry prices are basically made up based on the level of profitability I think the industry has the capability of being. In theory, the more profitable I think the business is, the more money it costs. Cows, for example, I priced at $175,000, but the Zebu priced at $250,000. But that's because the Zebu are cheaper in the store, where they, in theory, have a higher profitability. Bids can be in increments of $1,000, and if you win the bid, if it's a buyable thing that I have to buy, you know that actually has a price, the bank, which is me, will go to the field or the business and pay the normal asking price, and then you will basically transfer the money that was your winning bid to the bank. Basically buy the thing. So for those that are not familiar with transferring money, pull up your app, tablet app, and you click on Tech Farm Finance app. Right, in the upper right, there is circles with pluses in them. One is new bill, one on the far right is new transfer. Okay, what you would do is you would pick bank from the pick contract companies. Transfer to. Okay, contract companies is the bank. Then you would put the amount that your winning bid. You'd hit to submit, and then it would instantly transfer the money to the bank. That's how you basically send money around. The new bill thing really doesn't work unless both people are on the server at the same time. Try to send a bill to somebody and they're not on the server. If you just hit transfer. But that's how we're going to do that. In the event that a field or a business does not sell, that field or business is basically out of play until next auction, which will take place, which will start. It will be not a live auction like this, but it will be kind of a spreadsheet auction where you have some period of time to basically put your bid in, potentially be outbid. So the idea is things that are up for auction would go up for auction the first day of midsummer. The auction would be open until the first day of autumn. The first day of autumn is when the winning bidder would be basically announced, who has the highest bid at that point. And at that point, you're expected to have the funds to transfer to the bank to purchase bid. In the event that for some reason your bid is over your capability to pay, then it would fall up to the highest bidder. That makes sense?
Sure. I have one question for you.
Okay.
So I'm up here at the apples. It takes water and manure. I'm assuming that we can buy manure right from the start. We don't have to wait for our cows to generate them, or
Is there some manure buy point in here, isn't it?
I think so.
so are there any industries that you wouldn't be able to start immediately?
The cheese making. I mean, anything that takes milk, you're gonna have to wait for milk production. Because I don't think you can buy milk. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's a manure sell point. I really don't.
The piglets, you can't buy piglets. You can only buy pigs. I think the piglet factory, piglet farm, basically you have to wait until pigs are born. Regular pig farm, I think, grow piglets into pigs. But you can buy lamb, young sheep. Start up the lamb pretty quick.
So for the piglets, would you buy 2 pigs from the pig farmer guy, or
I think the piglet rearing is here.
I guess I'm just confused as to how you get into some of these starter businesses without having the associated other business.
Well,
you may have
either-
to do business with somebody else. I think
Yeah,
that's-
either you or someone else would have it. This spreadsheet real PDF.
I'm pretty sure there's not a manure sell point. Can you remember, Ken? I didn't think there was.
No, I don't think there is.
We'll put one in.
There's the composter. So
Right, but we could put the manure fill point mod in after tonight if about it before.
Well, then I'm still confused as to how the pigs work.
Pulling up
Or
the
the piglets.
spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm pretty sure whoever owns the pig farms, the regular pig farm, they produce little pigs. And then you have to take the little pigs to the pig rearing. So I guess you would have to pay, if you were doing the rearing, you'd have to pay the person who has the pigs for the little pigs. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
That's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong.
All right, piglet
I am a
piglet rearing. Raw materials are piglets, which you get from the pig farm. Piglet milk, which you buy at the shop, and piglet feed, which you buy at the shop. And the output is whole pigs, real pigs. So if you buy the piglet rearing, but nobody has a pig farm, then pretty much can't do anything until someone owns the pig farm. But you could own the pig farm and piglet rearing, or you could own the piglet rearing and somebody else could own the pig farm, and you just basically have to work out a deal where they can either sell the piglets at meat market, the animal dealer, you. So basically you could work out a deal like, hey, I'll buy your piglets, I'll grow them to whole pigs, and then I'll sell you the pigs at some rate that's cheaper than buying the whole pigs at the real store. And in theory, you know, the circle of life, the more pigs they have, the more piglets you can get. At some point, got enough piglets. They've got enough pigs, they don't want any more. You just start selling them off.
Okay.
All right. Pig farm. But the pig farm is piglets in a box in addition to all the other pig stuff. All right, so we want to do businesses first. So the first business is the apple orchard. So we're up here at the apple orchard. Oh, there's three Ford vans on the map that when I sold everything, they remained. They weren't in the list of vehicles. They all have custom logos on the side. So I thought there might be a reason that Farmer Andy basically made it so that you couldn't sell these things. So I basically assigned them to everybody. So kind of like community vans. Because I don't know if each one has something specific, special about it. Not.
Is there a place that we need to keep them at? Like a central location, and then return them when we're done, or
Sure.
how do you want to do it? I don't care.
I mean, I was thinking we just left them where they started at, where we found,
Gotcha.
or we could just centrally put them all somewhere.
City Hall.
I like that idea.
City Hall is the option. All right. So Jonathan in chat says Raznik is his proxy for voting, auctioning. So what I'm going to do is in the spreadsheet, I've got, is Jonathan in the server?
No, he's a.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
So if Jonathan wins a bid, he'll just have to go in and transfer money to the bank later. Anything I win the bid on, I'm going to have to do the same because I'm in here at the bank today. I can buy stuff that needs to be bought. Because I suspect some of our bids, if not most of our bids, are probably going to go below the price. Pulp. Remember, you have $1.5 million to buy everything. It's businesses, land, equipment, and anything that you're going to use to start up your businesses and your farming, like seed, fertilizer, etc. Okay? So the opening bid for the apple orchard is $56,250. Wants to put their initial bid in.
I will.
All right.
This is Spectre.
Spectre wishes to start the bidding. What's your initial bid?
The minimum bid, 56,250.
All right, so Spectre's bidding at 56,250. Anyone else wish to bid on the apple orchard?
I'll do 58.
Ken's 58. Anybody else want 50, something better than 58?
59.
Spectre's 59. Ken going for 59.
Nope, I'm out.
All right, Ken's out at 59. Anybody else for 59,000?
Jonathan said 60.
Jonathan's at 60,000 on the apple orchard.
61.
61,000 says Spectre. Jonathan going to go any higher than 61,000?
Hang on 1 second. $63.
63,000 from Jonathan.
He can have it.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, so Spectre's bowed out. 63,000 going once. Going doubles. So Jonathan wins the apple orchard at $63,000. Payable to the bank on next login. All right, the beet pulp grinder, which is back at the main farm. Beet pulp grinder is over here. It's Furious High doing hurdles. Jump faster, run faster that way. So Ken asked about the beet grinder. Was your question just, are we going to sell it or what?
Yeah, just I didn't see that you sorted the list, so it's okay.
Okay, yeah, I resorted it. All right, so I put starting bid of 50,000 on the beet grinder. So the starting bid is 37.5. Now the beet grinder takes sugar beets and makes beet pulp. Beet pulp can be used at the cows, at the main cow farm, as a substitute for power food, as well as so I'm looking. What else takes beet pulp?
I think it's just the cows.
There's Silver Dragon.
Hey, Silver.
Are you in on here or what?
Yeah, I just had a fight with the doctors today and all that good shit, so yeah, I'm not in the best of moods.
All right.
Can you just have a flat out sell of beet pulp? Does it sell anywhere?
I need to check the PDF.
Yep, there's 3 places to sell it.
All right. So
What's
you can
the symbol for it?
Kind of looks like straw.
It's a pile of straw with a little bead above it.
I'm,
so it's
I'm
right.
having issues to get into the map.
It's right to the left of butter.
So it looks like anywhere between 275 and 345 per 1,000 liter.
I see it.
Have it. What does it say? What does it say when you're trying to get in?
It says I need the season's thing for it.
Yeah, it's a
I
custom.
guess my version of Seasons isn't.
No, I had to hack stored season. Doesn't behave like the normal seasons does anymore.
It doubles the price of sugar beets if you want to do sugar beets.
No, it doesn't.
No? Or do you lose?
The what I did was basically animals can take 6 days worth of feedings as opposed to seasons 3. So you don't have to come in here every single day and feed basically. And I basically made it so grass doesn't disappear at midnight. It's left out on the field. But grass will still rot or wither. No. Grass will still rot if left out and it rains, or if you bale it, it will still disappear after.
How do you store beet pulp on this map? You got to palletize it?
Probably. Put it in bales.
Yeah.
The palletizer is public domain. So the palletizer up at the compost area is not a buyable item. Whoever owns the Compost Master doesn't have exclusive access to it.
What?
Not.
I'm just teasing. No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay. All right.
You
so,
know, like I'm gonna be serious. Come on.
okay. So the beet pulp 37.5 is the opening bid. Who wants to buy the beet pulp machine? Anybody's interested?
I'll take it. I'll
All
take
right.
it for 37.5.
All right. Spectre will buy it for 37.5. Anybody else interested in the beet pulp machine?
This is gonna suck.
Going once,
Just kidding.
twice. Bryce is a charm. Spectre is the owner of the beet pulp machine. Congratulations, Sir Spectre. 37.5. Can transfer the bank 37.5. That would be super deal. All right, now the BGA. This might shoot up now. Biogas plant. Before we start this, Adam Buckman says, "Hey, what is the breeding animals thing about?" Hof Bergmann has all kinds of different animals on the map, and all kinds of different businesses and industries. One of those businesses is basically rearing baby pigs into big pigs. Another one is rearing lambs into sheep. And the pigs on the map not only make manure and reproduce, but they also make baby pigs that you take down pig rearing. Sheep, lamb rearing, you can have regular sheep that then make lambs that you then rear into whole sheep again. So it's basically, it's a Hof Bergmann thing. Alright, so the BGA is split up into 3. We have the BGA itself, which is the main one here that simply makes biofuel. We have this thing over here, which is a biodiesel refinery, which makes biodiesel, which is different than biofuel. And then around the side over here, we have the slurry separator, which takes slurry and makes bedding material, aka straw. Okay, so we're going to sell all 3 of these off independent of each other. Buy all 3, or you could buy only a subset of those. Start with the main BGA here, which makes biofuel. Screen is what it takes. It takes biomass, which is your typical, you know, probably silage and whatnot. Produces digestate and biogas. Digestate you can obviously use on fields for fertilizer, or I think you may be able to take digestate to the water treatment plant. Is that right?
Yes.
Ken's kind of the expert on water treatment plant.
You can sell it at the water treatment plant. I don't think you can make more water with it though.
Okay, so I have the. What's that?
Quick question. How many businesses are we allowed to have?
I would like to keep it to around thrice, if at all possible, just because like for some businesses to not be bought, so to keep it to 3. Need to go to 4 because Spectre didn't realize that he was 3 without the Beet Pulp grinder. I guess we could go. Same with fields.
Hey.
I like to keep those to 3 if at all possible.
There's a sucker born every minute, right?
All right, so are we ready? So I've got an opening bid at the BGA that makes biofuel to 187,500. Like 187,500 for the BGA here that takes biofuel or makes biofuel.
Which are the symbols for the biofuel and the biogas? Is it the fancy circle with the 3 icons around it?
Yeah, that's biofuel.
Okay, and then what's the tank with the maple leaf next to it? Is that biogas or biofuel or
Does it
is
look
that
like a little
something
flame?
different? No, it looks like a maple leaf.
The biodiesel is for sale at the fuel station and the heating plant. Heating plant will take biofuel, biodiesel. It's the heat plant. It's either the circle with the flame or it's the jug with. Let's look and see what the GA. GA, the digestate you can sell at the sewage treatment plant. Biogas you can sell at agricultural trade. The Rafistan Sanu Village shop, heating plant, and petrol station. So I would say So the jug with the leaf on it, biodiesel, because circle with the flame next to it has more cell points, and biogas has more cell points than the biodiesel does. So it's like
That's right.
So it takes an extra step to make the biogas.
No, biogas
it's
is
cheaper.
oil seed. It's grains to make the gas.
Biodiesel takes soybeans, rapeseed, and sunflower oil.
So the little thing over on the side is kind of all by itself.
These are all 3 independent things that just happen to be up here at the same place.
Okay.
So they are not, other than the fact that the slurry separator takes slurry, it doesn't take digestate.
Yeah, just slurry. Yep. Input slurry, you get digestate and bedding material out.
So they're all completely separate, just so happen to be up here at the same general vicinity. So back to the auction. The BGA, which makes biofuel, which is the middle thing here with the blue trailer and the dump and the domes. Okay. Opening big, 187,500. Anyone interested in 187,500? Hey, Fabio. No bids for the BGA. Is that what I'm hearing here? What's that? Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon's going to opening bid 187,500. Anybody want to bid over that 187,500? Once, twice. You heard from Jonathan, yes or no?
No, he says no.
All right, Silver Dragon sends the bank 187,500.
All right.
Alright, now we'll go on to the biodiesel, which is next door here. This is the little thing that looks like the wood chip burner. But you take and put your grain in here. Your oils, your canola, soybean, or sunflowers. And you get biodiesel out. Okay, we've priced that out at $75,000. Opening bid. Who's going to throw down $75,000 for the biodiesel?
I will.
That.
John.
Alright.
Furious Hide.
Alright. Furious Hide is $75,000.
John, it works easier.
Alright. Just didn't recognize it. John's at 75. Who else? Anybody else interested?
78.
Spectre's going to go to, or not Spectre. Silver Dragon's at 78,000.
80.
80,000. John at 80.
Iceman.
Oh, Iceman's in here. Oh, I thought you were a contractor.
I am.
Oh, the contractor wants the Iceman's at 80.
There are two places I'm looking for.
Okay. Iceman's at 80,000. Anybody else?
I'll
What?
go 81.5.
81.5 for John. Anyone else?
He can have it.
81.5 for Jonathan. John. Furious Hide.
82.
Oh, Silver Dragon is 82. Did I close it or no? Did you miss out?
I didn't hear you close it.
All right, 82,000. Anyone else? Once, twice, 3 times the charm. Silver Dragon earns it. $82,000.
Sir,
What?
I'm in Tech Farm Finance and I'm trying to transfer money to the bank and that's not an option.
Oh, it's contractor companies.
It just says contractors in here. That's the bank?
No. Scroll up one. Starts at Peace and Joy Acres, go up one.
Oh, the top one. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a little confusing because I set up contractors as a farm and contracting companies. Basically, when you set up the MP management, you get the ability to set a starting price for farms and then a starting price for contractors. So I made
All right. Banks get the money.
all right. So I made contractors basically a farm, and I called them contract. And the bank is contractors. All right. So slurry separator takes slurry and makes bedding material, which is straw, which you could then take any. Does it make anything else?
Yeah, it makes
Digestate. So you get digestate and straw. You can sell the digestate at the water treatment plant. So I started the bidding at $75,000 for the slurry separator. Who wants the opening bid? $75,000.
Ken will take 75.
Ken's in at $75,000.
John will take 80.
John's in at $80,000. Oh wow! How about that?
85.
Ken's at $85,000.
Wow, what are you going to do with all that digestate? There's no money in digestate. Man.
Fertilizer.
What's a straw? Ken's at $85,000. Are you interested anymore, John?
No, I'm out.
John's out at $85,000. Do we have a late bidder coming in? Gonna steal it from Ken. $85,000.
I'll do 87.
$87,000 says Silver Dragon. He's gonna be out early. $87,000, Ken. Can I talk you into 88?
I'm out.
88,000. Ken is out at 88, so 87,000 is the bid by Silver Dragon. Anyone else? All right, Silver Dragon going once, twice, 3 times. It's yours. Silver Dragon's owned it at 87,000. All right, we're gonna go over here to building area. Placeables. This has a in-game price at 150,000, so we set it at 75% of that, 112,500. Who's interested in the placeable areas at 112,500?
So what's your plan for this? If you buy this, we get to tell you what placeable we want to download in here, and then you can. I don't get it.
It's just a spot to put stuff.
It's an expensive parking lot.
It is. Might not sell. It's fine. 112,500. Anybody interested in the placeable zone for 112,500? Doesn't sound like anybody's interested. Is that the case? 112,500. 1, 2, 3. It is no go. Big fat goose egg there. Cheese maker. Where's the cheese maker? Cheese maker's over here by the sheeps. Alright, the cheese maker. Cheese maker takes milk and lab. Lab you buy at the shop and produces young cheese. It also then, if you take it over here and put it in this cooler, take the young cheese and you make it into mature cheese. The only thing you can do with cheese is sell it at the shop. So it takes milk and lab. Got 37,500 as the opening bid on the cheese maker. We have an opening bid of 37,500.
I'll do 37.5.
All right, Raznik's 37,500. Anybody else in?
38.
38,000. Anyone else? Ken's at 38.
39.
Raznik's at 39,000. Anyone over 30 at 40? Spectre, you want 40?
Jonathan said 40.
Jonathan's outbidding his proxy at 40,000. Anybody else? Anybody else at 40,000 before Jonathan just steals it?
I'm gonna do 45.
45,000. Raznik really wants cheese. Jonathan, you gonna go to 46?
Hang on, let me ask him.
Really, you gonna outbid me? Hey, Darren, what's up? Wasn't on crack. I thought maybe somebody would buy the placeable zone and wanted to basically make out their own farm.
Jonathan said 50.
John, 50. Jonathan's at 50,000 for making cheese. I take it you're letting him have it at 50,000.
I don't know. This is personal now.
Oh, oh,
Oh, good lord, here we go.
uh-oh. We got birdies flying around. All right, come on. 50,000, 51,000. All right, I think it's safe to say Jonathan wins it at 50,000. No one else is interested. Is that correct? At 50,000 going once, twice. Jonathan has it at $50,000. All right. Next one.
Question for you, Klein.
What's that?
Okay, on these businesses that has a specific time to open, what y'all doing about that? For
Specific-
example, the shop. They
Shop?
won't open till like 8 or 9 o'clock.
No.
If somebody buys that, how that's going to be run?
Oh, well, we're not selling the shop.
Well, I'm just using that as an example.
Oh.
Because there are some places on there that is time-based.
Well, I guess that's when you can... I don't know.
I don't think does anything need to be done?
I wasn't thinking it was a big deal.
I was just wondering, because I ain't seen nothing about it.
I thought most of the time-based stuff I thought were sell point.
No, well,
The water plant wouldn't be. That's probably the only one though.
yeah.
I know, Darren, you can't make straw from a liquid, but you know what? This is Farm Sim. Oh, that's what he's thought people were. All right, so we're at the chicken farm, which is up here by the ponies. We're down here by field 23 and 22. This is interesting enough. This is one of the viable industries, priced at $350,000. Not really sure why it's so dang expensive. Starting bids at $262,500. Who wants to open bid? $262,500.
I would.
That was
John.
John again. $262,500. Anyone else?
265.
$265,000 is Spectre. $265,000.
270.
$270,000 is John. Anyone else? How about I raise you to $275,000? That's not the bank. That's me.
It's Farmer Klein going up.
280.
280 is Jonathan or John. All right, 280,000. Anybody else? How about 285?
How about
305.
Dang.
310.
310, 315.
I'll do 325, and that's as high as I'll go.
326. Anyone else? Once, twice, 3 times. Farmer Klein buys it for $326,000. I'll pay myself later. All right, you have to buy it here since I'm in the bank. All right, chickens at the main farm. It's open for business. All right, chickens at the main farm. Chickens.
Those make chicks for the chicken farm, right?
I think they make chicks. They make the chicken farm up there. Oh, this chicken farm down here makes chickens.
Yeah, just full-size chickens that can be sold at the butcher or the livestock market.
Right, or you can take chickens from here and take them up to the chicken farm.
That's adults.
Right.
This does? Really?
Yep. So if you come here to the side, it takes grain, wheat, barley, maize, or chicken feed, and water, and it makes chickens. It doesn't make eggs, it makes chickens. You can take the chickens and sell them at the meat market, the butcher. You can take chickens and sell at the animal dealer, or you could sell the chickens to the guy that owns chicken farm, meaning me. Hey, the destroyer bomber. All right, so 50 bidding, $56,250. Who wants to open bid? What's that?
I started off.
All right,
250.
Iceman as a contracting company is buying it at $56,250. He wants to start it off. Anybody want to go higher?
So is this icon the chicken with the egg next to it?
This is the chicken farm at the main farm itself.
Right, but the icon in the price menu is the chicken with the egg next to it, right?
No, those are chicks.
Those are chicks, okay.
Yeah, because if you scroll down, it says livestock market chicks.
So where's the big chickens at on here?
You'd have to. It's not priced. I put in here somewhere the price for chickens a while ago. Let me scroll up.
That's all right. Unless somebody else wants to know.
Like a week or so ago, I put in the price for all these 5-point out seasons. A chicken is $70 to buy. What they are to sell, but obviously you're not getting $70 per chicken. I don't know what the production rate is on chickens. All right, so we got Iceman at $56,250. Want to go higher than $56,250 on the chickens? $56,250. Once. Twice. Sold to the Iceman at 56,250. Alright, the next one is the Compost Master. We all know how the Compost Master works. This one takes waste, which can be all kinds of stuff. Sugar beets, potatoes, silage, grass, straw, hay, manure, wood chips, pretty much anything that's technically biodegradable. And also takes fuel, which is diesel, biogas, or biodiesel. It takes all three types of fuel, or it could take any of the three types of fuel. And obviously makes compost at the end. The Compost Master I priced at $300,000, so the opening bid is $225,000. Who's in at $225,000?
I am.
Tiger Man's in at $225,000. Anybody else?
226.
Raznik's $226.
227.
Tiger Man $227.
Let's just go 300.
Raznik's to $300. He's just calling you out.
310.
310 from the Tiger Man. He's already standing up here on top. He's like, I own this. Gonna raise him 310? 311?
Let's do 320.
320.
330.
330 on the Tiger Man.
340.
340. You both want it bad.
400.
400,000 says the Tiger Man. You gonna give it up? 400,000. Compost Master.
Let's do 420.
420 on the Compost Master. Remember, you only have $1.5 million.
Yeah.
420,000 says the Raznik.
440.
440 says the Tiger Master.
You can have it.
440. Anyone else with a last minute bid? 440,000 is the going high bid. 440,000 going once. Twice. Henry folded. The Tiger Man gets it at $440,000. It's quite the purchase. I thought it was going to be contested, but I didn't think it would be that hot. Cow Pasture 1, which is, according to the PDA, Cow Pasture 1 is just south of Field 16 and north of Field 1. Alright, so Cow Pasture 1 is basically a cow factory, if you will, for lack of better terms. This particular cow pasture has a unique capacity of just 100 cows compared to, this one says 200 cows.
Yeah, this is the large one.
Jump to the
I think it's the one up by the vegetable farm that's smaller.
Spreadsheet wrong. Cow Pasture 3 is 100, which is up vegetable. So Cow Pasture 1 has a capacity of 200 cows in it. You buy the cows from the animal market, or I suppose you could deliver cows from regular cow farm. You, just like anything else, it's the factory script or M company script. You don't make anything until you satisfy all of its needs, all of its input needs. So you need cows, you need hay, you need water, and a battery. The battery you pick up at the shop, and you make milk.
You need You need a milking station too.
Right, the milking station goes over here where I'm standing, and then you have to come over here and basically run the milking station, and you get jugs of milk. Milk, of course, you could use at the cheese maker. You could use it at the butter factory. Sell the milk. Might be able to use it for the piglets and the might be able to use it for land breeding. I'm not sure. So someone, Ken, has thankfully swapped the pricing also. Spreadsheet. Just told me to swap it. So I had priced cow pasture that holds 200 cows at 175,000, which makes the opening bid 131.50. Who's in for this cow pasture at 131,250?
I am.
All right, Spectre's in at 131,250. Anyone else? Anyone in at 132,250? Once, twice. Sold to Spectre at 131,250. Now we'll jump to cow pasture 2, which is down here by ponies. Let's go over here, check the capacity, make sure my spreadsheet's right. Yep, 200 cows. Again, it takes 200 up to 200 cows. You don't have to have all 200 cows in here. Hay, water, battery, and you make pasture milk. So this also has a capacity of 200 cows, so I priced it at 131,250. Who's going to open bid at 131,250? Anyone interested in cow pasture 2 at 131,250? All right, I'll bid 131,250. Anyone want to go higher than 131,250 on cow pasture 2? Only once, twice, 3 times. I have bought it 131,250.
You need a gavel, Klein. You need like a gavel.
Oh well. I figured I definitely want. I figured I want this because it's got a little island of trees, and I've got this thing for trees in the middle and stuff.
Until I come and cut them down with my brucks.
It's on this. All right, cow pasture number 3, which is up by the vegetable garden and the placeable zone. Cow pasture 3 only has 100 cows, so we have reduced the buying price to 67,500. This is a great chance to steal a deal on a cow pasture. Same inputs as the others. 67.5. Who's got the opening bid at 67.5?
Ken will open it.
Ken opens the bidding at 67.5 for cow pasture 3.
69.
69,000 to Spectre.
Do 70.
70,000 from Raznik. Ken, Spectre. Go higher.
72.
72,000 late bidder from Spectre or Silver Dragon. 72,000. Raznik.
73.
So Raznik's to 73,000.
75.
75,000 from the Silver Dragon. This will be your last business. It'll be at 4.
Let's do 76.
76,000 from the Raznik. He doesn't own anything yet. He might be getting desperate. 76,000. 76,000 from the Raznik. Anyone else? Once. Twice. 3 times. Sold to Raznik for 76,000. Right, next thing is the cow farm at the main cow farm. Just like, what did I used to say? I used to say something that always cracked me up. I think it was cows. At any rate, got 131,250. Same basic price as the cow pastures. This is the traditional cow farm that you need to feed every 6 days. The cows produce liquid manure, and milk, and they require water, straw, grass, hay or silage, and beet pulp or power food.
What's
Remember,
the maximum capacity here? Is it also 200?
No, it's just whatever. That's the cow farm. It's seasons cows. So it's unlike the cows that were really a business and a fabric script. Only capacity here is how many cows you can maintain.
Because it makes, yeah, that makes milk, and you can sell the cows for meat, right?
Right.
And,
Right.
And they reproduce on their own, or do you have to do anything special?
Yeah, they reproduce. Probably they reproduce on whatever the season schedule is, so it's probably summer.
Gotcha.
So this is just the traditional season or traditional farm sim cows, with the exception that beet pulp has been added as a food type for power food substitute. Priced them at $131,250. Who's opening the bid at $131,250? Hey, Mad Skipman.
Jonathan.
Jonathan opens the bidding at $131,250.
135.
$135 by Spectre. Jonathan's going to raise him. Anyone else?
137.5.
137,500. Spectre.
140.
140,000. 140,000 to Spectre. Anyone interested in it at 141?
141 for Jonathan.
Jonathan's in it at 141.
142.
142. Spectre's gone.
143 for Jonathan.
Jonathan will raise you 143.
Here's all day.
143. His Spectre is out. Do we have any last minute bidders? 143. Bids 143. Once, twice, 3 times. Jonathan gets it. 143. All right, the next one is the Fermenting Master, which is up here behind the farm. It's down the hill from the slurry. The Fermenting Master is basically a ferment silo, but it also requires some silage additive to work. Screen. The Greencraft, which is grass or chaff, has a capacity of 500,000 liters. Silage additive, 8,000 liters, and you get silage as the output, 500,000 liters. Opening bid is easily 18,750. Who's in the Fermenting Master at 18,750? Anybody want to open bid the Ferment Master at 18,750?
I will.
Raznik's in at 18,750. Anyone want to raise him to 19,750? 20,000? I hear a 20,000 bid from anybody. I don't hear a 20,000 bid from somebody, but I hear I got a sub.
Congratulations.
I'm waiting for it to pop up. Cade Prolels, thanks for the sub. Anybody 18,750? Once, twice.
We gotta make a pay for that. I'll go 20,000.
20,000 says Spectre. You almost stole it there, Raznik, but no. New sub. He likes to auction.
Make them pay.
20,000. Spectre's in it at 20,000. Raznik, you want to raise him to 21?
I'm trying to think. What does silage do?
Thanks, Destroyer Bomber. Well, you could do it at the compost. You could sell it to the Compost Master guy. You could.
I'll buy it from you all day long.
You could take it up to the. You could take it to Silver Dragon.
You can help make power food out of it.
You could sell it to anybody that wants. To the cow guy, to Spectre.
Let's do
21,000. Next bid.
21.
21,000. Spectre, you want to raise him to 22? I don't think it has the passenger script.
I tried. It does not.
22,000. Raznik's at 21,000. Once. Twice. Sold to Raznik for $21,000. All right. The fertilizer mixer, which is over here across the street from the sheep farm. The owner of this fine facility has the capability of making liquid fertilizer for all the other farmers on the map. I do not know if liquid fertilizer is sellable. How about that? You'll be rather busy if you wish to make liquid fertilizer. You get the liquid fertilizer storage here, which holds 80,000 liters, and you get the FertMax right here, which makes the liquid fertilizer. FertMax requires water and nitrum bags, which you can buy in the map additionals section. Make 8,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. Opening bid 37,500. Who wants the liquid fertilizer maker? Who wants to be in the liquid fertilizer business?
I will.
That was John at 37,500. Anybody else?
I'll do 38.
Iceman's got 38,000 from Silver Dragon.
I'll do 40.
40,000 John. Who wants the liquid fertilizer maker?
I'll go 46.
46. Did you just outbid yourself? 46,000 is Silver Dragon. I don't know if you did or didn't. 46,000. John, you wanted 47?
I'll do 50.
50,000 from John. How bad do you want it, Spectre, Silver Dragon? This will be your last one if you want it. 50,000.
He can have it.
You can have it. All right, 50,000. Jonathan once, twice, 3 times. Jonathan wins it at $50,000.
He could actually provide the service and everything, fertilize your field for you. Charge a price.
There you go. That's an option. The Forage King. We're back here to the cow farm. Forage King, which is behind the cow farm. Forage King takes straw, hay, and silage and makes TMR. So Spectre could buy it, or somebody else could buy it and make it. This forage probably could go to the Compost Master. Heck, all that's worth. What else takes forage? I think something else might eat forage too.
The cows in the pasture don't take forage.
The Zebu take mixed ration. That's the same as forage.
Yep.
Cows take power food, which is forage.
But the ones in the pastures just take hay, according to that thing we were at.
Right.
Correct.
All right. So you're making forage for the Zebu and the cows. $30,000 is the only bid for the Forage Master. Who wants to open the bidding at $30,000? Remember, if anything doesn't sell, it is out of play until it is owned. No one buys this; it's unusable until first day of autumn. First chance to buy it after now. $30,000 opening bid. Anybody want it for $30,000?
I'll take it.
Ah, Raz, there you go. Spectre's in for 30 grand. Anybody else? 30,000. Do I hear 31,000 from anybody? Are we gonna let Spectre steal it for 30,000?
Cheaper than the Silo King.
31,000. Once. Twice. Oh, but the Silo King. Silo King.
Oh, and the trailer, that's 41.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, 30,000 once. Twice. 3 times is sold to Spectre. Now owns the Forage Master. The geese. Main farm. Let's run over here to the geese. Geese have a starting bid of $56,250. Let's jump over there. Pigs. By the pigs or by
They'd be right behind the
Behind the grain dryer.
yeah, grain dryers.
Alright, I'm getting there.
Or the hay dryer, I guess.
I see all these names popping up. That's telling me where I need to go. I'm doing pretty good, Matt. We're just we're buying stuff. Cow, I can't believe I just saw. So someone put a comment about some floating trees on Lone Oak on my video. I'm like, oh, thank goodness I didn't find it. seem to find all the floaties. Make me run. All right, here is the geeseys. Geese. Here's the geese. All right, so the geese take straw, our bedding material, grains, wheat, barley, maize, are geese food, and water. The geese make manure and geese. Geese can be sold at the animal dealer. Can they be sold at the meat market? I don't know. Let's check the spreadsheet. The PDF. Ken, do you know if the geese can be sold at the meat market? They probably can.
I don't know that one.
Nice if this thing was somehow sorted.
Probably alphabetical in German.
You going for a swim there, Ken?
All right, here's the geese.
Hot. It's
So,
hot. No air conditioning.
Raw materials are geese. You need to buy them from the animal farm. Water, cereals, and straw. They make young geese and manure. The young geese can be sold at the cattle dealer or the butcher. And the manure, I was laugh because the translation is, instead of manure, it's crap. The poo can be sold for you can take it and obviously use it all. Vegetable farm takes it, the animal farm takes it. You can use it as fertilizer. Compost Master, agricultural trade, the Rafusen buys it, and the village shop buys it in pallets of poo. All right, so there's lots of uses for both of those things. We have the bidding starting price at $56,250 for the geese. Anybody want to buy some geese?
I found a golden egg. I've got it.
Got the gold. Are you saying you want to buy the geese $56,250? Opening bid $56,250. Anybody going to go for the geese?
Hang on 1 second, Jonathan. Send me a message.
All right, Jonathan's texting you. Hey, Haggard Farms, what's up? Just over here in Hof Bergmann, buying stuff up left and right. Good old farm sale. Got a bunch of farmers who have obviously excellent taste in dress.
Guys all have the same shirts on.
So who do I pay to pay for what I got so far?
You pay the contracting companies. Hit the up arrow once from Peace and Joy Acres, and you'll get contracting companies. That's the bank. All right, $56,250. Anybody interested? Once, twice. Is he still typing to you?
No, he's done.
All right, $56,250. Once, twice, 3 times. Nobody's interested in geese. We will move on to the goats. Around the corner. So the goats are a traditional animal from Farm Sim. You buy the goats from the animal dealer. The goats make milk and manure. Milk comes in jugs, I think. Take water, straw, grass, and hay. Opening bid at $131,250. Who wants to buy some goats? $131,250. Anyone? Anyone in on the goats? $131,250.
Hang on, Jonathan's texting me.
Text.
Spectre, does that mean you're interested?
Just
Hey, what kind of operation do you think I'm running here?
$131,250.
Hang on, he's typing.
Slow typer.
Sorry.
Jonathan's got.
He says no.
Jonathan's got 4 things already.
You got 4 or 3?
I got the apple orchard,
Yep.
cheese maker,
Yep.
cows,
Yep.
and the Furtmax.
The Furt Max is the other Jonathan.
Right? Do I have them right down for the cows, or is that right?
No, he got the cows, but the Furt Max was the other Jonathan.
Yeah, John.
John. All right, so
John,
it
yep.
was.
Furious Side.
It's
Okay.
Furious. There you go.
Is that the only thing Furious has at this point? Did I miss
Yeah, that's all I've got right now.
straight? All right, 131, 250s. You say Jonathan's in or out?
He's out. He
He's
doesn't
out.
want it.
No one else seems to be interested in the goats. Going once, twice, 3 times. The goats are unsold. Down to the hay dryer. Grass dryer. Grass dryer is a pretty cool thing. You take grass and you stick it in there and it makes it into hay. Pretty awesome. Also serves as a hay silo, if you will, because you can store it up there. Opening bid, $37,500 for the hay dryer right here. Grass goes in the blue thingy. And hay comes out the pipe. Grass 50,000 liters, hay 250,000 liters. So you dump 50,000 liters of grass and you gotta wait for it to dry before you dump in more. 37.5 is the opening bid. Who's in for 37.5? Lots of things take hay. So of the animals, the following animals require hay: sheep,
I'll open it up.
cows,
38.
zebu,
38.
goats, and ponies take hay, as do all 3 cow pastures take hay. 37.5 is the opening bid.
Let's start with 38.
38,000 is Raznik at the hay dryer. Who's in for 39,000?
I'm interested in at 40.
40,000 for the Furious Hide.
Let's do 45.
45,000 for the Raznik. Anyone at 46? 46,000. Furious Hide, are you in at 46,000?
No, I'm out.
All right, going once, twice, 3 times. Raznik has it at 46,000. 45,000, sorry. Next on the list is the heating plant. Heating plant is a log sell point. It is also I think the heating plant also makes wood chips. Correct? Heating plant is it's down just south of the big lake. Heating plant, let me look it up just to be sure. This is
You at it.
This is alphabet. It's pretty bad alphabet.
You're at it, Klein.
Yeah, I'm looking in the PDF to tell you what it does. Be sure.
Oh.
So there's no region. All right, the heating plant is open hours 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's a purchase point for biogas, biodiesel, and wood chips, and it is a buy point for logs. The reason it is on the list is because the owner of this facility earns the right. The owner of this facility and the sawmill are the 2 only individuals that have the right to dictate how logging happens on the map. Beyond the blanket statement that we won't have strip logging, and any logging that any tree that's cut down has to be replanted with a sapling. So we have sustainable logging. That's kind of the overarching dictate of the government, if you will, the town or whatever. But there there's a couple ways to do forestry. Proposed ideas are put up logging contracts, and you pay somebody to do logging for you and deliver logs to a specific point at this facility or the sawmill, and then you do whatever you want with the logs. The other option is whoever owns this facility basically has rights to do any logging that they want, and if they don't want anybody else to log, then they just basically have their own logging. The logging areas are on the spreadsheet on the PDF. There are a total of 8 logging areas, or 9 logging areas, all defined those spaces. So logging should only occur in F1 through F9. Again, with the goal of replanting any logs that are cut. 262.5 is the opening bid for the heating plant. We have anyone wanting to bid on the heating plant at 262.5. This differs from the sawmill because I think the sawmill actually can produce wood chips as well as sell log. Heating plant 262.5. Anybody opening bid? Have nobody opening bid on the heating plant? So if it is not bought, then it can let's see here. Sell. If it's not bought, then you can sell. You can use it as a sell point, but you can't use it to sell logs. That's the deal. 2.5. Any bidders? Doesn't sound like we have any bidders. Once, twice, 3 times. Unsold. All right. Now we move to the milk house. The milk house is back up by the cow farm. Milk house makes butter. Hey. We bring in milk and we get butter. And take the butter and sell it. It has any other use other than selling the butter. Is that right?
So I have a question.
Huh?
The milk that you make in the pasture comes in jugs, right?
Yeah.
Can that be used here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Get in this thingamabobber and you go over and you fill up the jug.
And then you can also sell it to the Jonathan who makes cheese. He can buy the milk and the cans too.
Right. Or you could sell the milk at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So whoever owns this could buy milk from the people that have cows. You have cows and you own this, then obviously you can bring your own milk down here, and you can buy milk from others. Wish. 37.5 is the opening bid for the milk house. Do we have 37.5?
We do.
Spectre's in at 37.5. Anyone else? Anyone want to go 38, 39?
I'll go 38.
38,000 is 40 is at Spectre.
45.
45 is Furious Hyde.
46.
46 is Spectre.
46.5.
46 and even thousands.
So got to be 47.
47,000.
There you go.
48.
48,000. Spectre doesn't want to be outbid. It calls bluff and jump it high.
He can have it.
You can have it at 48,000. Anyone else interested at 48,000 for the milk house? Once, 2 times. We got a sub 3 times at 47,000. Right? Spectre.
Welcome, whoever subbed.
That would be Tyler Meadows.
Cool.
All right, now we have the mill, which makes, so the mill makes pig food, and is also sell pig food, or the mill is a sell point. So obviously people can sell stuff at the regardless as who owns it. But the owner of the mill has the capability of making pig food, not only for the pigs, but also for sell.
I think it's across from the shop. We're close to where you put your charging
Yes,
station.
that is it. So for production, you basically dump it right here where I'm at. Then the sell point must be around somewhere else.
Are you selling the little mill at the farm too?
Oh, the
One in the shed? But makes little handbags.
see it here.
Where I'm standing at.
Over.
That's what you talked.
Is that an oversight? I had the so the pig food mixer at the main farm is probably an oversight, isn't it?
Well, and then there's also another mill that grinds grains into little bags.
Yeah.
They're kind of companion though, because can you use the little bags anywhere other than just in the mixer at the main farm?
You can sell them.
Yeah, sell them.
Should we make them separate or together? What's the public opinion?
I say you separate them.
All right, so
you can make money without either.
Oh, someone's tossing recycling bags around. All right, so we'll call it what? What is it? Whole grain mixer. What do you want to call
it? It has a name. Let me grab it real quick. The pig food one is Pig Food Star. That's the name of it. Ken's already there.
Grain Master.
Okay, Grain Master. All right, we'll do those after these two.
It does have hours though, right?
I think so.
After there's a little. This one.
I'd say it does because it has gates at the entrance. I'd say they probably close.
So if somebody takes grain over, they just basically send you money. There's nothing you have to do there. At the mill across from the shop.
The mill is a sell point. Mill is a sell point. Mill has hours of 6 a.m. to 7. So that's 9 p.m. It makes grain shot, which is
that's your ground feed for the pigs.
Okay, which can be used at the pig food mixer. Pig food are sold by Farmer Alfred, Agricultural Trade, Rafusin, and not a sell point. It's just stuff.
Yeah, I see here.
Raffenstein buys main crops, all your main crops, as well as makes grain shot. Also buys, looks like beet pulp. So it's grain shot, maybe.
See, I didn't think this should be a viable.
Don't. What about it's producing stuff? The sell point is people can just come and sell stuff, but then does that take this grain shot out of play?
Oh, I see. So it's two. It's a sell point and a production. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay. So you're selling the production part.
Yeah. It's open. You know, everybody can come and sell their grain and stuff.
So, if I'm looking at the numbers right, you'll make about $30 to $40 more per thousand. Like if you take wheat and put it in there, if I have the right icon.
It's the hard.
But if you have pigs, you have to have this to make pig food, or you could just buy pig food, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So I got 75,000. Maybe I need to lower the price. Just doing it for. Let's lower that price to. Anything that makes food, I've just set at 25,000. So 18,750 is the opening bid for the mill. Who's in it at 18,750? Where it makes grain shot that you use, or the pig food star person could buy. Anyone in at 18,750?
Ken.
Ken's in at 18,750. Anyone want to get it for 20? 19,750. Once, twice, 750. Sold to Ken. 18,750. Let's go ahead and jump and do the grain mixer and the pig food star. So the grain mixer takes grain and makes whole grain in little bags. Sell or take to the pig food star. Price it the same, 18,750. Grain mixer is in it, 18,750. If this is out of play, then the only way you can make your pig food star work is to buy whole grain from Ken. Haven't sold the pigs yet. Right? Sold the pigs. 18,750. Sold the either. Anyone in it? 18,750. Once.
I'll go in for 18,750.
18,750 to the Tiger Man. Anyone else? Once. Twice. Tiger Man has it. 18,750. Pig Food Star. Here. Pig Food Star takes sugar beets, I think. Or no, it takes potatoes and whole grain and water and makes pig food. Potatoes, water, and whole grains, and you get pig food. 18,750 for the pig food star. Sell pig food, or you can use it in the Piggly Wigglies.
I'll open the bid.
18,750. Ken opens it. 18,750. Pig food can be bought at Farmer Alfred, Land Market, Livestock Market, and Rafusen. It's like pretty good prices for pig food. Ken has it, 18,750. Anyone want to jump the bid? 19,750 or 20,000. Once, twice. Sold to Ken, 18,750. All right, let's do the pigs since we're down here. Here is the Piggly Wigglies. These are the traditional in-game pigs, but they also make piglets. Pigs. They reproduce. They make liquid manure, and piglets. Require water, straw, corn, wheat, barley, or whole grain, canola, sunflower, or soybeans, potatoes, and sugar beet, or basically just pig food. Open the bidding at 131,250. Who's in for pigs at 131,250?
All open. Ken.
Ken's in at 131,250. Anyone want to bump that to 132, 250 or 133? 31, 250 for pigs.
He's going to be the sow king on this map, that's for sure.
See, let's see if he goes in for. Goes in for Piglet Ring. 131, 250 to Ken. Once, twice, 3 times. Ken is the pig baron. Let's jump to pig rearing.
The Bacon Man.
The Baconator.
Piglet rearing had a in-game price of 50,000. So we are going to start the bidding at 37.5. 37.5 for Piglet rearing.
37.
Go ahead, Ken. Speak up.
37.5.
Ken wants Piglet rearing at 37.5. Anybody else?
Somebody bid him up.
I'm done. I can't.
1, 2, you got 3. You want to go 4?
No, actually, I'd like to retract my bid.
You want to retract your bid at 37.50. 5.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody at 37.5?
Hang on, Jonathan's typing me. Hang on 1 second.
I might buy that in the fall.
All right, he said no.
Anyone want Piglet rearing 37.500? Once, twice, 3 times. It is unsold.
Got
Move
Lionel
on.
Richie over here.
Move on.
We got Lionel Richie over here.
Gee. The Pony Ranch. Next. Down here by the chicken farm. Field 22. Pony Ranch. Has an in-game buy price of $250,000. Pony Ranch. Let's see, where's the spreadsheet? Bobber.
Ooh. You get a large pasture, 2 stables, and a barn with the purchase of the Pony Ranch.
That was our Century 21 agent, Resnick.
That means you have grass you can mow.
Where can we find what we bought for prices?
On the Google spreadsheet. Updating it.
Oh, okay.
Inevitably, I always scroll the wrong direction. Pony Ranch. Alright, it takes ponies, which you buy at the animal dealer. Water, straw, hay, or grass. Makes foals and manure. The foals can be sold at the cattle dealer or the butcher. And the manure is obviously usable at lots of places.
You're either English or you like glue.
187,500 for the ponies. Opening bid 187,500. Anyone want to buy the ponies? 187.5. Who's in? One in at 187.5. All right, I will bid 187.5 for the ponies. Anyone want to topple me? 188.5. Once, twice. Sold to me. We're almost done the businesses. The field should go fast, Genetic J. Saying we've been at it for. Sawmill. Lots of stuff on this map. It is busy. So sawmill is a buy point for logs, and you can basically produce wood chips at the sawmill. There's also a sell point for wood chips. 262.5 is a premium business because it opens you up to the forestry contracts. The owner of this could make lots of money in cutting down trees or paying someone else to cut down trees. 262.5 is the Silver Dragon. 3. Where's he at? Yeah, where's he? There's 3. Okay, he's allowed up to 4. 262.5.
300.
300,000 from Tiger Man.
350.
350,000.
400.
400,000 from the Tiger Man.
5.
500,000. Do you have that much money?
Wow.
I gotta caution you. You know, you gotta buy. I don't know how much money you've got, but that's the $1.5 million is what you have to buy everything.
He's got 1, 2, 3. He's spent about 400,000 already. So.
Okay. Well, just caution. Just check. 500,000 Silver Dragon.
510.
510,000. The Tiger Man.
Wow.
You won't be able to buy all the semi-trailers.
510,000. Silver Dragon, you gonna raise it? 511. You out?
511.
511. Tiger Man, 512.
Let him have it.
You'll have it at 511.
Tiger's in the compost business here, man. Big time.
Tiger Man might be interested in buying wood chips from you. 1, 2.
At a low price.
He's gotta make some money back.
You can buy all my extra sugar beets.
Hold on, I gotta get rid of an extra 0 because we're at 5,000,001. All right, for 511,000, Silver Dragon buys it. Once, twice. All right, that's it. Seed Master. Where is the Seed Master at? Oh, the Seed Master is over here by the lambs. Sheeps.
No, yeah, by the sheep. By the Fert Max.
Yeah. Opening bid, 18,750. Take liquid fertilizer from the Fert Max. Whoever owns that, you have to buy the liquid fertilizer from them. And you put your seed in, your grain in here. Let's see what it takes.
Who got the Fert Max?
I did.
remember.
Wheat, barley, maize, rape,
It's a pretty good combo.
seeds, and seed treatment. Oh no, this is seed treatment. It's not liquid. There is seed treatment in the
It's in the shop.
There's a pallet of seed treatment for $500 for 1,000 liters. 18,750 for the Seed Master. Who's in?
I am.
All right, that is Furious Hide. Is in 18,750.
Furious is like the aggro supply guy.
Got the Fert Max for $1,000. 18,750. Anybody else? Once, twice. Sold. Furious Hide. You got a steal there. Of course, I don't think you'll be able to make seed for a little bit. The sheeps. 131,250. These are farm sim sheeps. I don't think they do make manure. That's the only trick that they've learned from any other map. They make manure and water, and they take water, straw. Oh, they take straw, hay, and grass. By the sheeps, you need to give them water, straw, hay, or grass, and they will give you and poo. Opening bid 131,250. Who's in? 131,250. Once. Twice. Nobody wants to buy sheeps at 131,250.
3 times a lady.
Unsold. The sheeps go unsold.
Hey, Klein?
Yeah?
Are you going to do lamb breeding separate from...
That's the next one. That is the very next one.
Because aren't they two... I mean, I know they're next to each other, but aren't they...
No,
like
lamb
two
breeding.
different-
Lamb breeding is right where you're at. Sheeps are over here at the main farm.
Yeah, but there's a... This area produces one thing, and then lamb breeding produces another. Like there's sheep breed, and then there's lamb breed. There's 2 different ones.
I was considering them the same thing.
Okay, I didn't know what the plan was.
Unless we want to consider them separate. Thought they were.
Because this one produces lambs, milk, and manure, which I guess you need to do the other one with.
You need this one to make lambs. I consider them the same. Because this one
Yes.
doesn't make anything other than lambs, right? Poo.
Milk.
It makes milk.
This one
I
makes
was just thinking.
lamb milk, sheep milk, which you need for the lambs to make regular sheep manure. I consider these two as companions.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was going to be like the pigs and the piglet rearing, if they're two separate. Jonathan was asking. I'm just clarifying for him.
Land breeding buys both of these buildings, as far as I'm concerned, unless anyone feels otherwise. Kind of like the chicken farm up there. Bought chicken farm, the egg hatchery, and thing that makes crates of eggs. It's just all one facility.
Okay.
131,250 is lamb breeding and sheep breeding. We have an opening bid 131,250. Got lots of folks that haven't bought anything. Bought very little. 131,250 opening bid.
Jonathan opens.
Jonathan's in at 131,250. Anyone want to raise him to 132.33? Hey Zach. Riley says we're still going at it. Yep, we're still going.
Does he need somebody to start the sheeps to get in the breeding business?
No, you can buy regular sheeps and deliver them here.
Gotcha.
131,250. Anyone want to raise him, or is Jonathan going to steal it? 131,250. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Jonathan has it 131,250. Vegetable growing. Here we can make all kinds of vegetables. Covered with a tarp. Came covered with. Cool. So up here you got your cucumbers, your cabbages, your tomatoes, and all that fun jazz. Any questions about the vegetable farm? Find it on the PDF. Opening bid on the vegetable farm is $150,000. Who wants to open the bidding at $150,000?
I will.
Is Fury's Hide has bidding at 150? Is it 151?
I'll do 151.
Raznik's at 151.
155.
155. So he takes water, manure, and vegetable pellets, and you can make red cabbage, cucumber, salad, tomatoes.
160.
160. You can sell it at the village shop, land trade, or the Rafusen. 160,000 to Raznik.
165.
165 for Fury's Hide.
170.
$170,000 to Raznik. 175. Somebody in chat says
200.
just on no drama, just a sell point for $510,000 for the wood pallet. What was it? 175.
200.
200,000 to Raznik. Holy cow! You're out. 200,000. Any last minute bidders? Once, twice. Sold 200,000 to Raznik.
So the cover must be a seasons thing.
It is. You can't grow cabbage until it warms up.
Well, the wastewater treatment plant.
I'll open.
Ken wants to open the bidding.
Big surprise there. A lot of money in there.
67,500. Now remember, the owner of this facility has the capability of, or has the right to go around and collect slurry from the town and convert it to water. You have 67.5 is the opening bid from Ken, who's in 68.5.
I'm in at 700.
700,000.
70.
You said 700. 70,000.
72.
80.
80,000. This is not the trash bags. This is water. 80,000. Ken, you gonna go 81?
81.
81,000.
I'll go 85.
85,000.
87.
87. How high are you gonna go? Huh?
I'm out.
Ken's at 87,000. Anybody gonna come in? Last minute, 87,000. Once. Twice. Riley said $7 billion opening bid. 87,000. Ken has it. 87,000.
Tell Riley to put the Blackbird Farms checkbook away.
All right, trash bags. Waste
Go for
disposal.
accomplishment.
675.
67.5 is Iceman. He wants to go around pick up trash bags and bring them here.
7.
70,000? 60, 75,000.
80.
80,000.
85.
85 to Iceman.
90.
90 to Furious Hyde.
95.
95.
Go for it. Go. Yeah.
100,000.
100,000 to Iceman. 105.
110.
110.
125.
125.
You can have it.
$125,000 for the trash disposal.
What's the going rate for those trash bags? Isn't it like $60 a bag?
Once. Twice. Anybody going to go above 125? Furious Hyde gets it 125. I think that's him. I think that's out. Out.
Got a 6-month return on investment.
All right. Zebu is the last animal and the last business to be sold.
At $90 a bag, you got to pick up 1,388 bags.
That's a lot of
To break
bags.
even.
That's
To break
okay.
even.
That's what he wants.
Wow.
This is a multi-year deal. All right, Zebu. Liquid manure, and milk. The Zebu, and they take water, straw, grass, hay or silage, and TMR. So the Zebu are kind of like the main cows on any other farm because they take the main foods that the cows take. Zebu are priced $187.5 only because they are cheaper in the store. Cows are. It should be a quicker entry to money. $187.5 is the opening bid on the Zebu.
Could I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Who was I bidding against just now?
Ken?
Iceman.
Oh, Iceman?
Ken's out.
What,
Ken
what
has
was your last bid?
I think it was about 105.
I'd be willing to let you have it for 105 because I changed my mind.
Oh, now he doesn't want it.
Oh, wow. What is this, Walmart? You get to return your purchase?
Is this buyer's remorse?
Yeah, this is buyer's remorse.
Are you going to let him off? It's up to you if you want to let him off.
Yeah, I take it.
All right, we're going to roll it back. 105? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Whoa, don't change. There you go.
Now you only have to pick up 1,166 bags at $90.
All right, Zebu.
That's it.
Hey,
just
at least the
1100.
contractors can do that.
187.5 at the Zebu.
He'll pay him $5 a bag.
Who's in Zebu at 185? These are the South American looking cows. Anybody want to buy Zebu at 187.5? I don't know, Genetic, if Will's here or not. 187.5 once.
I'll take it.
All right, that is Tiger Man 187.5. One want to raise him. 189, 188.
So you got any money left?
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, he didn't buy the wood plant.
Zebus are from India.
All right, we got Indian cows relocated to wherever we decide this place is from.
You got the Compost Master, didn't you? Yeah, that's what Tiger Man got.
187.5. Anyone going to outbid him? Once. Twice. 3 times. Tiger Man owns the Zebu. We're moving. Field 1. All right, I'm at field 1. Field 1 is 1.42 hectares. The initial price is $114,845. We're going to start the bidding at $86,137, which is 75% of the initial buy price. Who's in at $86,134? Anybody want to buy field number 1?
How big is it again? Sorry.
1.42 hectares. 186.
I'll take it.
Tiger Man will open the bidding at 186, 134. We're at 187. Let's even it out to 187.
I'll take it for 187.
Furious Hides at 187.
187 or 87? Your starting auction shows.
Yeah. 87. Sorry, not.
Yeah, 87.
87. We're at 87. This guy at 88. Furious Hides at 87.
I'll do 88.
Raznik's at 88,000. Jared, we're just auctioning off some farms. 88,000. Once. Twice. Anybody going to outbid Raznik on 88,000?
I'll take 90.
Nah, Tiger Man rolls in. Last minute bid at 90,000. You gonna let him have it, Raznik, at 91? You gonna go 91?
No, he can have it.
All right, Tiger Man.
Tiger Man, yeah.
Tiger Man's at 90,000. Okay, field 2. It's a big boy. Field 2. Priced 269,112. Is 3.32 hectares. Bid price 201,800. 201,834. Who's in? 201,834.
I'm in.
That's Furious Hides in at 201,834. Any field that's not sold will be unusable until first day of autumn. It will be sold again. 201,834 is Furious Hide. Who wants it? 283. Can we get a 203? Once. Twice. Sold. 201,834. Gosh, I can't spell.
How much is it for?
I gotta go up there and buy that other field. Got 201,834. All right. Field 3. Field 3 is 1.77 hectares. A beautiful little field down here nestled in a valley. 1.77 hectares. The initial price is 143,237. The starting bid price is 107,428. Who is in at 107,428?
Let's do 10. Oh.
What?
108, Ken.
Ken's at 108, 108,000.
I'll do a 109.
109,000.
110.
110,000 to Raznik.
111.
111.
Let's do 115.
115,000 to Raznik.
All yours, buddy.
Anybody? 115,000. Once. Twice. Sold to Raznak. $115,000.
Might as well skip over 4 because I don't think anybody's got that left.
All right. for 15.45 hectares. $1.2 million, basically $950,000. Real quick, anybody even able to buy that for $950,000? I doubt it. I doubt there's anybody with that much money around.
I have that much money, but I'm not gonna buy it.
But then you won't be able to buy any equipment. You'll be bankrupt. You won't be able to buy any equipment. Right?
I'll have about 300,000 roughly left.
Oh. Then you'll,
Jonathan said the same thing. He's like, I'd buy it, but then I'd be broke.
all right. Field 5. He'll go unsold. It's fine. What we expected.
Field 4, right?
Field 4. Yeah, Field 4 is unsold. Field 5, we have is 5.31 hectares. $430,000 is the initial bid. The starting bid price is $322,000. Who's in it at $322,000?
I am.
Spectre's in at $322,000. Anyone want to raise him to what, $320,000? Let's go $324,000 since it's $322,000. $324,000. Spectre, anybody want to go up? I have to do some math real quick. I might be interested. I haven't been keeping track of how much money. All right. So we're at 324 basically for this field. I will defer. Not in it. So we're at 322, 864 Spectre. Anyone want to bid? Once. Twice. Sold the Spectre, 322,864.
That's a good sugar beet field for you, Spectre.
It's in grass right now. Field 6.
That's a monster. Look at
That's
that.
the other field we expect won't sell. Field 6. Might as well just say it's not. No, if no one bought Field 4, no one wants to buy Field 6.
Is Field 5 the only one that's planted in grass already? Do you know?
There are 5 little grass fields that are up for sale.
Okay, but of the ones that
I think 8 is, Ken. I think
8 is in grass. Yes, 8 is in grass. It's the only one I'm seeing right now. Alright, so let's jump to Field 7. Field 7. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Hit the mic. 2.16 hectares. 175,000 is the base price. I'm going to open the bidding at 131,291 for Field 7. Who's in it? 130. Let's just go. Yeah, 131. Who's in it? 131. Anybody want to buy Field 7 for 131,000? All right, I'll bid 131,291. Anybody want to buy it? Once, twice, sold. I've bought it for 131,291. Hey, y'all are holding out for something. Field 8. Field 8 is 2.7 hectares. 218,697 is the normal price. We're going to open the bidding at 164,000 for Field 8, which is planted in grass. It appears to have high tension power lines running through it. Maybe even some trees. Field 8, $164,000. Who's in? Who's in? 164. Going once.
I'm in.
Spectre's in. 164. He's going to go to 131. Or no, 165. Sorry. 165. Anyone? Once. Twice. Sold. Spectre. 164,023.
Can I ask who was doing my money deal?
Huh?
Who was doing the money deal on my side? 'Cause I know somebody took some money out of my. Yeah, I had 105,000 now. 1,143,000.
Only one I could take money out is you.
I ain't bought nothing. I thought maybe somebody was taking care of the items I bought. 'Cause I was sitting here trying to figure out how much I owe.
Go to. If you go to Tech Farm Finance.
Somebody just now took out over $1 million on me.
What?
Yeah. I'm down to 632,500.
It's interesting.
I just paid out for my stuff.
Did
Alright.
we put Silver Dragon down as a contractor?
Yeah, I bet you they're down as contractors.
Oh, I thought I transferred. Oh, shoot. Alright, that's what it is. I can't add him until I get out.
Yeah, I was just wondering because.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll fix it. Alright, we're at field. Sold field 8. We're on to field 9. Where's field 9?
North of 6.
Field 9. Field 9 is 4.28 hectares. 346,847 is the starting price. 261.65 is what I'm asking. Who wants to buy it? 261,135. Field 9. Nice size field. 261. It's 260,135.
Hang on
take
one.
it.
Furious Hyde wants to bid.
Let
Yep.
him go first.
So Furious Hyde is opening the bid 261.35.
Hang on 1 second.
All right, we got Jonathan's proxy voting. Fabio, it really doesn't make much sense in single player, but I did do a video on how to basically set it up. You can watch that video, but it's really not that useful in single player.
263.
263 is Jonathan. Furious Hyde, you want to go 264 or are you going to pass?
I'll go 265.
265. 65,000.
267.
267.
You can have it.
Jonathan can have it at 267,000. Once. Twice. Sold to Jonathan, 267,000. Right. Now off the field 10. Field 10 is 1.71 hectares, $138,913. We're going to open the bidding at 104, 185.
105 Ken.
Ken's at 105, $105,000. Is it 106? $106. Who's at 106? Anybody? You gonna let Ken have this field for 105?
Can we start buying our gear?
If you could hold off, that would be cool. Just worried about the lag of people just spawning in just stuff. 105,000. Ken, once. Twice. Sold to Ken. $105,000. Alright, field 11 is 0.84 hectares. Where is field 11?
To the left 10.
A little U-shaped field.
Horseshoe.
0.84 hectares, 67,650, 50,738. So let's just round it up. 51,000. Who wants to open the bid? 51,000.
I will.
That's Furious Hyde at 51,000. Anyone at 52? 52,000. Once. Twice. Furious Hyde has it at 51,000. Off the field 12. 12.
Just basically right next door to where you was at.
Spot. Alright, field 12 is 1.07 hectares, 86,486. We're going to open the bidding at 64,865. Who's in it? 64,865.
I'll take it.
That is Tiger Man at 64,865. Who's in it at 66?
Jonathan at 66.
66,000's Jonathan. Who's in it at 67?
Ken at 67.
67 is Ken. Who's in it at 68? 68,000.
1 second.
Waiting on Jonathan.
Let's do Jonathan at 70.
Jonathan's at 70,000.
Ken is out.
Ken is out. Jonathan, 70,000. Anybody? Once. Twice. Sold. Jonathan. 70,000. All right. Field 13. Full strip field by the apple orchard. Field 13 is 0.7 hectares, 56,671. We're going to start the bidding at 42.5. Who's in it at 42.5?
I'll take it.
It's Tiger Man at 42.5. What's the question, Joe? Who's in it at 43.5? Once. Twice. 3 times Tiger Man owns it, 42.5. All right, field 14. Field 14 is 2.11 hectares, 171,000. We're going to go in at 128,317. Who's in it? 128,317. Field 14. Anyone? 128,317. Once. Twice. No. Sold. Unsold. Unsold. Moving on to field number 14. 15. Field 15, which is right across the street. Field 15 is 3 hectares even, 243,000. We're going to go at 182,000. Who's in? 182,000.
Jonathan opens.
Jonathan opens at 182,000. Anybody else? 183.
I'll do 185.
Furious Hides at 185,000. This will be your third and final field, I think.
186.
186,000. Anyone?
You can have it.
186,000. Jonathan, once.
Hang on 1 second, Klein.
Oh, he wants to back out?
Well, I don't know if he knows that he can only have 3 fields. Hang on.
Oh. He's got, this will be his third field. I guess there's some beefy fields coming up.
Okay. Yeah, he says he's fine with his bid.
Jonathan's at 186,000. Alright. Off to field 16. It's field 16. By biogas. Field 16 is 4.40 hectares, $356,000. We're going to start the bidding at $267,302. Who's in it for $267,302? 67,302 going once, twice.
I'll take it.
Spectres 267,302. Anyone at 268? 68 once, twice. Spectres bought it. 267,302.
Hey, Farmer Klein?
Yep.
Jonathan wants to know if he can bid on a grass field.
Yeah, sure.
When we
Okay.
get there,
Yeah,
We're getting
he's just- okay.
field 17.
So 3 tillable and 1 grass.
There's only 5 grass fields.
Yeah, but he's got 3. That's what he's asking, right?
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Okay.
They're all little. I mean, with the bidding's not been that hot and heavy, so either people are really waiting or they're just happy with the little bit of fields they got. Field 17, 6.96 hectares, pretty good size, $563,000. Start the bidding at $422,689. $422,689. Who's in? Who's in at $422,689? Once, twice. Sold $422,689 to nobody. All right, field 18. Another big one. Here by the vegetable path. Field 18 is 7.31 hectares, $598,000 basically. I'm going to start the bidding at $448,580. $448,580 for field number 18. Who's in? $448,580. Once, twice. Unsold. $48,580. All right, field 19 is, where is it? Over here by the Piglet rearing of the lake. Field 19 is 3.79 hectares, 305,000, well, basically 306,000. We're going to open the bidding at $229,500. $229,500 for field number 19. Who's in? $229,500.
Raznik.
Raznik's in at $229,500. Anyone at $230,500? $230,500. $230,500. Once. Twice. Sold to Raznik, $229,500. Alright. I'm going to go into some smaller fields here. Field 20. This field.
Just south of where you were.
Oh, I see it because I got all your people dots. Alright, field 20 is 0.8 hectares, $65,000. We're going to open the bidding at $48,800. $48,800. Who's in?
Ken will open.
Ken is in at $48,800. Who's at $49,800? $49,800. Once. Twice. Sold to Ken for 48.8. All right, field 21.
Over here where I'm at.
Field 21 is 1.49 hectares, 120,000. We're going to open the bidding at 9,500, 90,500 for field number 21. Who's in at 90,500?
John is.
John Furious Hyde is in at 90,500. Who's in at 91.5? 91.5. Who's in? Once. Twice. Sold to John, no, Furious Hyde for 95. 90,500. Off to field 22. Field 22. Down here by the chickies. Down here by the chickens, the ponies, and the cow pasture. It is 0.99 hectares, 79.8. Open the bidding at 59.9. Let's just round it up to 60,000. Who's in it at 60,000? I will bid 60,000. Who's in it at 61? 61,000. Anybody? Once, twice. Sold to me for 60,000. Said I'll jump in later and true up with the bank. Field 23, which is just south of where we just were.
On the other end of the chickens.
Field 23 is 1.39 hectares. It's $112,000. We're going to go for 84. Start the bidding at 84.5. Who's in at 84.5? 84,500 for field number 23. All right, I'll start the bidding at 84.5.
Nice flat field.
Who is in it for 86 or 85.5? 85.5. Do we have any bidders?
Ken at 85.5.
All right, Ken will go to 85,500. 86,500. I'll raise you to 86,500.
I'm out.
Anyone at 87,500? Once. Twice. Sold to me for 86,500. Field 24 is the last of the arable fields.
The vegetables.
Yep. It's 3.9 hectares. 315,727. We're going to open the bidding at 236,790. Well, let's just round it up. 237,000. 237,000 is the opening bid. Who is in? 237,000. 237,000. Once. Twice. Unsold. Field 24 is unsold. All right, G1, which can be found on the PDA of the Google spreadsheet, which is the grass field just south of the main farm. It's by the goats. All right, so just with the grass fields is you can mow grass if you won. You mow the area around a field you own. Only around the fields you own, unless you have bought one of these grass fields. There are 5 not defined, but there are 5 identified grass fields on the map. We're going to open the bidding here on field 1 at 48,750. Who's into grass field 1 at 47? or 48,750. Grassfield 1, 48,750.
Jonathan.
Jonathan's in it at 48,750. Who's in it at 49,750?
50,000.
50,000 to Tiger Man. 51.
51.
51,000 to Raznik.
No,
52,000.
Jonathan, sorry. 51,
Jonathan's at 52,000.
No, Jonathan's at 51. Sorry.
51. 51,000. Tiger Man, you want to go to 52?
52.
52. Tiger Man's at 52,000.
53 for Jonathan.
53,000.
55.
55 to Tiger Man. Jonathan.
57.
57.
57 for Jonathan.
You know, there are other grass fields. Just saying.
I'm just reading his messages.
I know. I'm just relaying back because he's hearing me. 57,000. Tiger Man. You're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Jonathan's at 57,000. Anyone else? Once. Twice. Jonathan's got it for 57,000. Grassfield 2, which is up by the lime pit, and field 17. Fairly nice, flat grass area. Grassfield 2, we're going to start the bidding at 75,000. Who wants this grass field here at 75,000? Remember, if this grass field goes unsold, it is unmowable. G2, 75,000. Who's in? Hey, you'd think somebody people would want grass.
Real quick, the lime. What are we doing with it?
It's just fertilizer. It's just a bad point.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, every time you scoop, it takes money out. So
Okay, that's all I need to know.
75,000. Who's in the opening bid?
I'll take it for 75.
That's Furious Hides in at 75,000. Anyone at 76? 76,000 on G2. Remember, if you've got animals that take hay, you're either buying it from the guys that own the grass or you're planting your own grass. That's your options. 75,000. Anyone? Furious Hide. Once. Twice. Furious Hide has it. 75,000. G3. 3 and G4 are down.
Milk place.
Yep, down by the gas station. There's a couple little patches. Split them off into two different areas. G3, 33,750. G3, which is square by whatever this is.
This is G4 according to the map.
3 is right here.
Okay, I was following Raznet. Sorry.
G3 is right here where we got this high power line. G3, 33,750. Who's in it? 33,750 for G3. Opening bid. I'll go in it for 33,750 if nobody else is. Who else is in? Anybody want to go to 34,750? 34,750. Once, twice. Sold to me for 33,750. All right, field 4 is a little old baby field over there around the corner. 15,000 will buy it to you. 15K. Who's in it?
Ken will start at 15.
Ken will go to 15. Anybody want 16,000? Just to get all this little flat spot. 16,000. Once. Twice. Sold to Ken for 15,000. All right. One more. G5.
Up by the farm.
G5 is just north of the cows. On the old version of Hof Bergmann, it was the cow pasture. Completely missed this for a while. G5 is a nice field, 37,500 for G5. Goes all the way back there. Get to the tree line. Comes all the way up here to the road. 37,500 for G5. Who's in?
I'll start it. Raznik.
Raznik's at 37,500. Who's at 38,500? Do you have anybody at 38,500? This is your last option to buy anything until September, or until autumn 1st. First day of autumn. Autumn. 37,500 is Raznik's bid. Once. Twice. Sold to Raznik for 37,500. That concludes our auction for the day. Hope everyone is happy to have departed with all of your money. It was a glorious day for the bank, that is for sure. So you are now free to obviously pay the bank any unpaid dues. I will straighten Iceman and Silver Dragon out tomorrow.
Okay.
It's now night for me.
Yeah.
Anything that is unsold is unusable. We will have the first auction. We'll open up the first day of midsummer, and we'll close the first day of autumn, which will be your next chance to buy anything. Are free to buy equipment effective immediately. Map will now run at 1.5. Change the time to. Map will run at 1.5 starting tomorrow, I guess. Remember, if you're not used to the MP Manager app, if you buy something at the shop, buy a piece of equipment at a shop, immediately go to the Tech MP Manager, go to the stack of dollar bills on the left, click Open Items at the bottom, and you'll see what you bought. And go to the right, and there'll be a little icon for you to claim that cost. If you buy fuel, you might have to claim fuel. If you hire a helper, you have to claim the wages of the helper. Buy water. Basically, if you buy anything other than maybe pallets, you'll have to claim it. If for any reason you sell something, you have to go at a sell point. Sell it back to the shop, you'll have to go to Open Items and claim the income. Otherwise, it will just sit there. If you are free to immediately start putting things in the Contracts tab as far as jobs that you wish to have performed. There's a sample contract up there right now, but you're free to put contracts up there. People check the Contracts tab regularly to see if there's any jobs anybody wants to pay. There is suggested pay rates at the top as to what you can pay. You're free to pay whatever you want, and then just use the Tech Farm Finance and use the money transfer option. Transfer money from individuals for services rendered. That I'm going to close out the stream, and thank you guys for what I think was a very successful auction. Thank you. Thank you, Spectre, for suggesting a live auction as opposed to just an online auction on paper. Think it was fun. Hope people enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So I'll be back on the map on Wednesday. My stuff.
All right.
Start. So until next time, happy farming.